Okay, let's get this show on the road. We are facing Tinygambitking. Not sure what I'm doing for the intro, so if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. Kind of sorry. I am not feeling very well today. Woke up. How do you get sick in July? Seriously. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, so we are. Yeah, we had decent time in prep, but you never know what they're gonna bring. I got the Terra types. We given our Terra types, and I think we're ready to go. Let's just select the team. Music though, I've been playing a bit of this game, but I don't remember what. Terrarium. Oh, very Elite Four. Oh, that song's actually kind of heat. Okay. All right. So what are we doing here? Okay. So we did have a little bit of a game plan. I think we went because he's got a lot of fake out on this team. I think we go with the Farigiraf and the Roaring Moon. That way we have options. I do like the later game Sableye. I don't see any Terra Dark, so actually we're burning everything in existence. And then we're gonna bring the Farigiraf in the back. Okay, we need the Prim because he's got the Skeledirge and the Latias. The last mon that we bring is tough. I'm not sure if we want to bring Follow Me. Follow Me is always good. But it, like, what Terra types? You got Dragon, Electric, Rock. Like, Scizor could be good. Scizor's always really good. And it does give us some setup options, but I do think Ogre Punch is so good. Like, how does Fire hit this whole team? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then not the others. And then Woodhammer's resisted by 2. So maybe not. We do have Farigiraf. I think we need to be able to threaten the Trick Room, but we need more offense. Yeah, we're gonna bring the Scizor. Okay, so yeah, because I remember Dire Claw was just such a pain. It just like brought back like Reg H flashbacks, and it was such a pain. So good luck, have fun to my opponent, and let's see. Yeah, same to me, he says. Cool. So we got. So I wanna burn that Rillaboom, and we're going to burn everything, but I think we could just match the Tailwind here, right? It's clearly what he wants to do. Let's see. Let's again, this kind of heat. I think this is pretty simple. I'm trying to think, like, he's got Terra Dragon on the Rillaboom. I doubt it's Terra Blast. The Tornadus is Rock, so I think we can take a hit, but if we Tailwind and then we just Will-O-Wisp, and we can, honestly, if he fakes out here or he goes for the Tailwind, we can just Encore them both into that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's not overcomplicate this. So he's going for the Terra on what? Is it Terra Rock or Terra Dragon? Oh yeah, you gotta watch out for the acrobatics, but we're burning you, so your Terra's gone. And we do have the Prim in the back, but we can take Woodhammer's a lot better if we, yeah, Tailwind, and he didn't fake out, so you are getting burned. Yeah, we don't miss those. Please don't be Lumberry. That'd be a really good prep if it was. Hey, let's go. Yeah, so Terra Dragon, Terra Blast at half burning. Yeah, Terra Blast is wild. My pen. That did a lot of damage for half. How much does that actually do? That's actually crazy. So Terra Blast. Yeah, that's got to be banded, right? Because it's burned. Let me see. So let's find out for sure. But we can Encore that Tornadus right now. We can just protect here. And then let's just Encore this thing. And that buys us a little bit of a turn. We are kind of playing a little slow, but I think that's okay. Let's see if he Terra Blasts again. Encore, Mental, oh, Mental probably. It's got to be, right? Yep, there it is. Do you double up my Sableye here? Bleak Wind, are you going to hit my Sableye? A miss would be great. No, it's going to hit. Okay, and what do we get here? What did Rilla do there? Did it attack my Protect? Did I just miss that? Interesting. But now we can just disable that Bleak Wind, actually. A Dragon move. Let's get the Primarina in. And then let's just disable this. And then I think we're set up pretty well, actually. I might have made that move a little quick, but... So the worst thing is Prim's going to take a Bleak... Actually, no, we're disabling it, so... Yep. And that can't miss, which is great. So, Tailwind. Bleak Wind. And he goes for the Terra Blast. Good. We had a perfect turn right there. We take those. So yeah, it's got to be Choice Band a little bit. Yeah, that Choice Band, whenever we want to go for the... that's actually kind of crazy. Let's get our... We could just disable this too, seriously. Unless he hard switches. Let me see. We can burn... Let's burn the Tornadus. Because if you're locked into... Now he knows I have Disable, so I think disabling the Rillaboom makes sense. So let's Will-O-Wisp that slot. That'd be a crazy turn, actually. Yeah, Tornadus, please be a physical attacker. That would be fantastic. Sneasler, get burned. And it is the Psychic Seed, the Grassy Seed. Oh, what a turn for us. I knew that Sableye was going to be great this week. I really did. And this, we are very defensively invested in this Sableye. Yeah, that doesn't do much. Oh, this thing's such a menace. Cool. And then we get our Throat Spray, which means I think we can pick up the Rillaboom here. Do we go for Terra Ghost here? Because I think he fakes out the Primarina. Yeah, this is fantastic. Maybe we can just keep because honestly, all he can do is just Terra Dragon, Terra Blast there on the right. So we can always just ignore it. Let me see, Terra Ghost Moonblast into this slot. But honestly, I don't think I care about that. Maybe we just go for more Hyper Voices, just go for more damage. But I do think Terra Ghost is the play. And we can go for a Light Screen, maybe for the back row. Just if he fakes out with the Sneasler. I think this Sableye's done its job. You can't fake out. Okay, good. And you're about to take a Hyper Voice with whatever's coming in. Tornadus. This is a +1 Hyper Voice. Let's see how much this does. This is fun. I knew this would be fun. The worst thing that could happen here is a Dire Claw and then status that really hurts us. He didn't fake out, so I guess Dire Claw makes perfect sense. It's resisted, but this is where it's gonna really suck. Crit. Okay, we didn't get a status. Okay, Sneasler's dead. We just really hit Torn hard. And now, did we get that Light Screen up? We'll check. I think I did. And everything, like, the Rillaboom's burned. I'm trying to think, banded Rillaboom. Like, what do you lock into? Probably, like, Woodhammer or Grassy, right? You're burned. Skeledirge is there. Am I a fast Primarina or am I slow? I think I'm a little slow, right? No, I'm just not invested, I don't think. Let's double check. Yeah, we're min speed. I don't have the right thing in my calculator. So we can go for a Hyper Voice, and let's just double check Light Screen is up. And then we can go for a hard swap here into Scizor, maybe. No. Let's get the Moon in. We don't need the Sableye, do we? I don't know. What else am I going to do? Okay, so he does have the speed control for the rest of the game. This Shadow Ball, if we get crit, that would really suck, but... And not like that thing wasn't going down anyway. But he actually needs to target this Sableye right now, because if you go after... Yeah, there you go, smart. But I don't know if it... I guess it could be A if we live. I can't believe that. Oh, it's so good. Alright, so it's just Rillaboom and the Skeledirge is left over. And it's leftovers. Leftovers, Torch. There's that. So he probably lost... I guess Knockoff here? But Knockoff's not going to do much. You can't figure this out. I guess you could double the Prim. Let's Protect here. And then... And we're just gonna disable that Skeledirge, right? Nah, let's Hyper Voice here. Hold on. Can you hear me? Yeah. So let's go for a Hyper Voice, and then let's go for a Disable over on the Skeledirge. And I don't think there's anything he can do about it. Oh, he can change moves, I guess, but... But I think a Shadow Ball's coming here, no question. Oh, you just locked into Terra Dragon, Terra Blast. I think the grass move would have just been stronger, no? Oh, he did go for the Torch Song. Okay. Yeah, and then we just Moonblast for the win. So he's locked into the Terra Dragon. So we're going to go for the 4L because the KD does matter. The Sableye is so incredible. We were so afraid of the Terra Dark on the Sneasler. Yeah, and Prim is just such a good mon, right? Let me see. So how does he adjust in game 2? I don't think he goes for... He might go for Tailwind and just something that's a special attacker. So maybe he goes with the Latias. So what's our adjustment? Maybe we just lead the Prim. That'd be kind of good. So let's go for a Moonblast into this slot, and then we're going to switch into Scizor. Because I think he just wants to pick up a kill here, right? Ghost Malone. Yeah, this was resisted, so we just save our KD a little bit. I hate doing that, but like unfortunately the tiebreakers do matter. So, no, that couldn't have gone better. No, crit did not. Apparently you have to say crit mattered or not mattered whenever you crit, but we don't really care. Yeah, that went really well. Gambit. Okay. So again, what I think he has to go with the special mode, right? But we can get light screen up for that too. This Sableye is an absolute menace. Like, do we just lead it again? Like what? We can go trigger him and actually set up our Primarina again. Maybe we bring the Sableye in the back, but that banded, yeah, I guess we'll just do the same song. I usually don't do that, but... yeah, it was this Latios and Horn. We got... Maybe a light screen would be good, but I just think he targets down that Sableye and it becomes a lot harder. And it is Terra Ground on the Latias, too. We could Terra the Sableye, but... I don't know, like... Let's keep him thinking. Let's... We go with the Roaring Moon. Like, he has answers for the acrobatics. And Terra Rock on the Torn, that's got to be Terra Blast, right? If he leads Rillaboom, we could always protect. And yeah, let's just go for this. Like, you can't fake out. If I protect and then set Trick Room, I don't think you're KOing the Farigiraf. Sableye's in the back. And the Moon, do we want the Moon? I think we want the Moon. All right, good luck. Have fun to my opponent again for game 2. And frame rate's really nice on this. How are we gonna play this? Skeledirge Zapdos. Okay, so he probably has a switching for that. So I think a Hyper Voice makes sense here, but I just think we want to get Trick Room up, right? So I guess a knockoff makes sense. Like a knockoff. Knockoff to my Farigiraf does a lot, and that's no item. So we might need Terra here. Yeah, if we can get Terra up, we might be able to win quickly. Because I think Prim's good enough. Yeah, let's just do Terra, Electric, Trick Room. And then let's go for a Protect here. And we also have an offensive Farigiraf too, so... Yeah, he just Terras here into the Water type. And... we bring in the back again? Wait, we didn't even bring the Sandy Shocks. What is my damage calculator having? Yeah, no wonder this is off a little bit. I hope you at least attack him that slot once. But I think you try to stop Trick Room from going up, right? Yeah, knockoff makes sense. That's so much. And the Grassy Seed's gone. That kind of sucks. This is Torch Song, right? Substitute. Okay. Ooh, okay, so you resist our water moves now. So going through that. We could just start picking off pieces, though. And the leftovers, too. So this does complicate things a little bit. He did Terra, though, so Twin Beam and then a Hyper Voice. We have to get that +1. But we also have to hit the Skeledirge, too. So maybe we go for Dazzling Gleam and Hyper Voice. And that might pick up one of the two to protect. Hopefully we can break the sub here. Because if you start going for Torch Songs, I don't think you're picking up the Farigiraf here. And I don't think you're Torch Songing the Prim. Okay, so that went through. Oh yeah, we don't break the sub by going through the sub. Yeah, so this D-Gleam is not going to do. Or Twin Beam? D-Gleam, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely switching that slot into what, though? Didn't break the sub, right? No way. Yeah, that Torch Song is just going to start stacking up. But we are set up that once Trick Room's done, we might be able to deal with that Skeledirge. We just have to make its HP low enough. But what is he going to switch into that slot, though? What pressures him? So the Rillaboom makes sense, actually. So do we want to get the Sableye on the field? I think we do. And then we just go for another Hyper Voice. Yeah, let's start doing... the Rillaboom might come in, though. Let's Moonblast this slot. He just protected. We might be playing with fire, just kind of ignoring that that Skeledirge, and that might actually come back to bite us. Yeah, so what do we hit with the Moonblast here? Yeah, Rillaboom makes sense. And it's not a V. I went for a peck. Okay, well, we didn't even hit that slot. You're getting encored. Well, he might not know this, but I can encore you right through that protect, so I think that's very nice. Am I afraid of a yeah, that Grassy Glide is a little scary, actually. Yeah, let's switch out here. But we lose our +1, though. Is that a problem? Yeah. Yeah, Choice Band Grassy Glide to get rid of the Prim does make sense in prep, so that makes... I could just Will-O-Wisp that slot, but I think that we need to stop that, Skeledirge from going off, right? If we can force a switch on that thing, that'd be really nice. so we're sacking our... Beautiful. Yes, you're going to get the leftovers recovery, but... Yeah, wood hammer. That would have sucked, yeah. That means we could have killed it before it got a hit off. So, but we do have to play into an obvious move, but I think that's a worthy sacrifice right there. We just got to check our Trick Room turns. Ooh, we did take recoil too, though. Okay, so I think Prim just comes back in here pretty safely. Does he stay in with his Skeledirge, though? Because... Well, actually, we could just disable the Rillaboom, too, and just completely neuter that side of the field, but we kill it anyway. Let's disable the Skeledirge, I guess. Well, no, we're okay with that. Let's just get a... light screen up, maybe? And then let's Moonblast that slot. Because I think he has less switch-ins for Moonblast. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we got him to switch. He was +2. That's big. And we didn't disable that slot, so that's good. And now we can Will-O-Wisp the Zapdos slot. Okay, so we pick up 1 kill here. And we can Will-O-Wisp the Zapdos slot. Probably a Brave Bird into my Primarina. Okay, so Trick Room is done, but we do have our... If Sneasler comes in here, that might be a little bad for us. What's he gonna do here? This is closer than I'd like. Big Fluff 89 has logged in. Alright, so I think this is Protect Will-O-Wisp into the Sneasler. Because I don't want to deal with that Zapdos. And if you Protect, that would be really rough for you, actually, right? I'll take a hit from Zapdos. I just don't want to take a hit from the Sneasler, so maybe we Will-O-Wisp the Sneasler here, and then we Protect. Yeah, we're slow playing this week, but I feel like this might be the way to go. Oh, and yeah, that's smart. I could have... Is this Protect Switch? Because I could have actually Will-O-Wisp the other slot. I was considering it. Well, we do burn you. You're water type. So he didn't Protect. Ooh, it could be Assault Vest on that Zapdos. I think... Well, that does negate his leftovers healing. Not rough. It's fine. We lose our Mental Herb. I don't think he has a Taunt on leftover anyway. Not really. Oh, he's Life Orb. I missed it the first time. Right. Okay, so we are... Oh, how can he have AV? He has Protect. Oh my goodness, Jason. So we Encore him into the... Yeah, we Encore him into the knockoff because that's fine, and then we Moonblast the Skeledirge. Yeah, because I don't really care about being knocked off. Neither of them have items. Still does more than I'd like. And I'll take the Life Orb chip. And yeah. You know what? I salute you, Sableye. You've done a good job. But I feel like we might have played with our food a little bit, having to switch out that Prim, losing our +1, because that's where its damage came from. But this isn't gonna this is gonna... Yeah, that did more than I'd like, yeah. And, okay, so Sneasler's in the back, but it doesn't have its, it doesn't have its Grassy Seed, because it came in and switched out. Grass is gone, though, which is really nice. What's Prim's... Oh, yeah, we were min speed. So we can get a Tailwind up if we want, but I don't think we can afford it. And I don't know what a Skeledirge does to a Roaring Moon, so I think that side might switch. So we can Acrobatics that Zapdos slot pretty safely, and we can just Moonblast the Skeledirge. I think just keep doing damage. Now we have our big boppers on the field now, so let's just start hitting him. He's uncomfortable, like that's for sure. Like our Acrobatics picks up, like unless it's like super bulky. No, or Booster Attack and Acrobatics, no way. No way, right? So Sneasler's not gonna like this hit. Zapdos isn't gonna like this hit. If he protects, I think Moonblast does pick up the Skeledirge, and he gets one hit off on something. Okay, so Sneasler's dead. Sacking the Sneasler, right? That's, this has to pick up, right? Oh, and you protect too, that's big. Huge for us. I think that just secures the win. Yeah, later. Yeah, that is a... I don't know what he was going to do there. I don't think there was really a great play. I feel like we can just lean on him with these two for the end of the game. So now we just Moonblast it. Yeah, I guess... Well, I guess you burn. So I was going to say you protect to get the leftover ceiling, but you burn, so... Yeah, so we just attack that Zapdos and Moonblast the Skeledirge here, and I think that just does it. Acrobatics into Zapdos, Moonblast into Skeledirge. I don't remember how much Moonblast did. I think it did slightly more than half. Like it might have done 55%, so this may pick up. I don't really know, but again, I don't think it matters. Yeah, that picks up that. And then this, I think the Skeledirge gets one hit first. Ooh, okay. That... If you get a sub up... No, I don't think that would. Yeah, so we just Acrobatics and Moonblast here, right? Well, what does more? Knockoff? I think Knockoff does more, so we can get rid of the leftovers. Oh, I did have Light Screen, but I don't think it really matters. So Knockoff goes into that slot, and then Moonblast goes into that slot. I don't know if Knockoff picks up. It is boost your attack, so pretty strong. And you still have your item. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I think this picks up the game. I just know that I've always underestimated this thing bulk, and I just don't KO where I think I'm gonna KO, so. Yeah, see what I mean? See what I mean? Yeah. Go Dragon Power. And Prim, we might be able to get the thumbnail off of that one, but Prim was the thumbnail last week, so we'll try to get another one. I think Sableye was the absolute all-star this week. What a beast. Just will-o-wisping and encoring and disabling and forcing him to play a certain way. So that was a lot of fun. Again, it's nice when a plan kind of works out. So GG's to my opponent, Tiny. You're a good player. And again, this team is goated. It's not me, it's the team, boys. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll look at the camera to end it. Peace.